Right, hello and welcome to something called Potionomics. So this is builders a bit of like a tycoon game, managing your own business and that. And it's like a fantasy setting. Now I've played a game called Moonlighter, where it's basically like got a roguelike section of the game where you go in a dungeon and you go and get like materials and things from monsters, and then once you teleport out or beat the boss, you go and like sell all the gear at your shop that you're running. So kind of like having had a good experience with that, I've kind of seen this in the next fest and thought, I could give it a go. But then it's also marked as a dating sim, so I'm kind of it's definitely like half and half with this. Either way, I thought it'd be a fun laugh to do a video on, so we'll see where this goes. Right. My dearest Sylvia, I'm assuming we're called Sylvia then. My grand's called Sylvia. Greetings from Rafter. It's here on this charming island that I'll build my potion shop. Fulfilling my lifelong dream, I hope that you'll one day be able to see it. I'm among the very first to set foot on the island since Maven, the Witch Queen, fell in battle. Her unsanctioned experiments made this a land like no other. Who knows what riches await me. Love to your mother. Tell your father he still owes me money. Your Uncle Oswald. Dearest niece, thank you for sending me your potion. Sadly, it must have spoiled in transit, unless you meant for it to taste like old cabbage. Anyway, keep at it. It warms my heart to think you might follow in your old uncle's footsteps. After mountains of paperwork and months of construction, my potion shop is finally a reality. We open our doors tomorrow. Wish me luck. Although, what could go wrong? Sincerely, Uncle Oswald. Sylvia, if you're reading this, it means I'm dead, which isn't great. More to the point, it means I've died without an heir. I implore you, don't let this be the end of my shop, my dream. Come to Rafter, accept your inheritance, and show this town what our family is capable of achieving. You can do it. Dearly departed, Oswald. Sylvia, please accept our firm's condolences for the recent loss of your relation, Oswald. Per the terms of his will, you are the lawful recipient of his property on the island of Rafter. However, given the island's remote location and unusual history, such an inheritance must be claimed in person or else it will be deemed forfeit. We hope that this inheritance offers some comfort in your time of mourning. Considering the significant sums of your uncle borrowed from our establishment, it's certain to be an impressive piece of property. Because there's no debt like inherited debt and neglected real estate. Right, here we go then. This is my inheritance. I would have been better off living in my parents' basement. It's bad enough that the shop is in disrepair, but did I have to be saddled with Oswald's unpaid debts too? I thought this was going to be my lucky break. Instead, I'm stuck cleaning up his messes. Random owl. Let's not speak ill of the dead now. Your uncle, I'm sure he did a lot of things differently, but he was a fine man, and he only wanted the best for you. Easy for you to say, he probably gave you all the mice you could eat. Preposterous. I wasn't some lowly pet. I was his business partner, the brains of the whole operation. The operation that's currently insolvent. Is that the operation you mean? There were unforeseen challenges, but now you're here, and between us we have everything we need to turn this place around. I guess I do know my way around a cauldron. And I have a business acumen you'll need if you're going to make your potions profitable. The sun's coming up, we should get started. You know what they say, the early bird catches the operating profit. Little plugs and adverts while it's just loading up, hey? Did you know we're on Steam? Do you know when we're releasing? It's soon. Next fest is in full swing. Thank you for taking the time to try. Yep, okay, start the day. Now the real work can begin. We need to craft some potions. I mean, I'd make your shop for not look like crap first, but yeah, sure. Brew. Here we go. Your uncle left a handful of ingredients behind. We'll have to make do with those for now. We're in luck. They're just what we need to craft some mana potions. Oh, do tell. Haven't you learnt the basics yet? Every magical ingredient contains Magimins. I'm just going to call them M&Ms. The arcane essence needed to create viable potions. It's a specific combination of M&Ms that will determine what kind of potion you'll create. To make a mana potion, you'll need roughly equal quantity of green and yellow M&Ms. Let me put these ingredients in the cauldron, and we can check the ratios before we commit to the brew. Come on, there we go. Balance of M&Ms is perfect. Potion gains 2 additional stars on completion, with a chance of gaining a bonus star. The ratio of M&Ms looks perfect. This will make 3 minor mana potions of high quality. I'll set the cauldron to brew. Doop. Now we've just got to give some time to do its thing. I know just what to do while we wait. I have some old ones in your inventory. Let's go ahead and arrange them on the shelves. These old health potions won't set the world on fire, but if nothing else, selling them will be good practice for you. Boop. Boop. And boop. The shelf on which you put a potion will have an effect on the potion's value. These shelves are underwhelming, but we can invest in some better ones. Right, acquire better shelving. Could we have breakfast next? We're ready to open the store. Let's sell some potions. Boop. And my first shift. I hope I'm ready for this. You are, you must be. Just keep the basics in mind and you'll be fine. Haggling is the art of negotiating with a customer in order to get the highest possible sum for your potion. Interest is the key to raising the price of a potion. As you increase a customer's interest, you will also increase the perceived value of the potion. But keep a close watch on their patience. If it reaches 0, they'll leave without making a purchase. They have strategies of their own, of course. Among other tactics, they'll try to inflict stress on you. The more stressed you are, the more problems you'll have. Got all that? Just remember, raise their interest, don't burn through their patience, and keep your stress low. Here they come. Epic Commoner. I used to buy from your uncle. I see the talent runs in the family. Looks pretty great if the price is right. Right, set them up for the sales pitch. Raise interest by 4. If opener, apply set 'em up. Increases interest applied by reel 'em in by 20%. Now I have their attention, I can reel them in. It's one of my finest potions. Boop. Gain 2 shield. Block set amount of interest equal to the current value. Shield is removed and brought down to 0. Boop. So it basically becomes a card game. I thought the potions would be super cheap. I don't know about that. Right, let's close it out. Raise interest by 9, close sale. Hey! I'm Saffron. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm fascinated by how quickly the town is growing. At this rate it might encroach upon my forest home soon. You live in the forest? I do. I'm a carpenter by trade and mostly self-sufficient. But brewing potions is a special skill, and one that I lack. Would you care to sell me this? Okay, now we're having a go on our own. Okay. Okay. Draw a card. I've got not much patience. Think. Close the deal. Go. Nice. Greetings, Tuskless One. I am Muktuk. Like you, I am an artisan, newly arrived upon these shores. I'm eager to test your wares, for potion crafting is a noble profession. A noble profession indeed. Yet I can't help but notice you appear to be brewing your potions in a shabby bucket of some kind. My cauldron's seen better days, but the chewing gum seems to be holding it together so far. You must visit my store in the marketplace to discuss an upgrade, but for now, commerce. Let's go. Set him up. Set him up again. Then we'll brace ourselves. End the turn. Reel him in. And close it out. There we go. Not too shabby, right? For a first effort, it went well. I have some notes though. You'll find there are times where your usual tricks aren't working. When you don't like any of your options. When that happens, don't be afraid to take a breath, dig deep, and take a mental mulligan. Mulligan. Discard entire hand, draw a new card for each card discarded. That's not bad advice, actually. Look forward to seeing you put it to use. Why don't you take a breather? I'll holler when the cauldron is done brewing. 20 unique potions with 100 ingredients, apparently it'll contain. Hey, what's the big idea? You can't set up shop here. Sure I can, I live here. I'm invoking squatters' rights because I've got dibs. I've been kicking back in this trash heap for weeks now. You didn't clean up that weird looking mildew in the corner, did you? I was saving that for later. I think there's been some mistake. My name's Sylvia, I've just inherited this place. Just when you're sure you know a condemned building when you see it. But maybe your arrival isn't all bad news. You're obviously some kind of potions witch. As it happens, I've got a semi-legitimate business selling all sorts of magical ingredients. You know, like the kind of stuff you'd use to make potions. You should kick some business my way. Sure. When it's time to buy, you'll think of me, Quinn. I call that move planting the seed. Feel free to use it in your own hustle. Raises interest by 8 at the start of a customer's turn. My shop's hard to miss. Just go outside and look up. Sure. I'll see you around then. Unless the weird mildew gets you first. Still just getting propagandized on the load screen. Don't worry about it. Why not visit some of the vendors you met? Who knows, you might learn a thing or two. Purchase ingredients from Quinn to give us... oh. Okay, let's see. Carpentry, ingredient boutique, and the forge. Well, we are out of ingredients, so that's going to be an issue. Quinn, ingredient vendor. Shop. So, it was... let's see. We need some of those, B and C, to just make... mana potions, don't we? So... Pixie Dust Diamond. Let's try that. And that. And we'll buy some of these. Because they've got equal amounts of of B and C. Which I think means we can just throw a bunch of them into the cauldron and we'll get mana potions. I think. What happens if we get an equal amount of A and C? Bad trait that decreases value by 5%. Bad trait that decreases value by 5%. Oh. Good trait that increases health, increases value by 5%. Ah. Does A and C do something, I wonder? Flower, book, flower. Will you do that for now? Let's go back to the map. See what the forge has got for us. I will say, so far, very impressed. Like, the presentation on this is really good. Usually a lot of these, they'll use like little still images and they'll not be anywhere near as like animated and good looking as this. Purchase new equipment to place in the store via customization. Give gifts of ingredients to fellow vendors in order to show your appreciation. Different people like different ingredients, so find out what they might prefer. So it looks like we can't do anything here just yet. I guess we'll just go back. We must still be in like the tutorial or something. How does one get home? Is the question. Nope, do not actually know how to get home. Next fest. Oh, yep, okay. Um. Hmm. I guess we've got more of these we can buy. So that's something. It's literally the only ingredient I know what to do with. Ah. I am going to pause it here while I figure out how the hell I get back home. Okay, we're back. So, apparently, it doesn't tell you this, but you are meant to give someone a gift. They will then give you a card. You'll do a little cutscene. It is indeed strange and delightful here, do you not find it so? In all my many travels, I have seen no place like it. You've travelled a lot then? I have, but that is not unusual for such a walrus. Those of us who seek excellence, who pursue mastery in our chosen field, must undertake a great pilgrimage, and mine has brought me here. I don't know much about walrus culture, but I shall be glad to teach you. My homeland is a remote place, marked by its harsh climate. We are welcoming of outsiders, yet receive few visitors. And so we take it upon ourselves to send our best and brightest into the larger world as emissaries and pilgrims. We travellers are charged with a great and holy purpose. We are meant to spread our expertise far and wide, dedicating ourselves to service in foreign lands as a path of self-improvement and enlightenment. Some of us have devoted ourselves to medicine, others philosophy, while others have created artworks of such incredible beauty you would weep to look upon them. And that's why you're here, to share your artistic talent. Correct, my pilgrimage has brought me to Rafter's shores, and here I shall remain until I've created a masterpiece. But to create something more remarkable than the land itself, this will be a great undertaking. People will tell you that Rafter is a wild place, chaotic, but in fact the opposite is true, for this island was built with intention. It was shaped by the hand of a powerful witch. Maven carved out the mountains, she charted the course of the rivers, the very flora and fauna have their origins in her lab. She had a god complex by the sounds of it. Got her kicks by subverting the natural order. But don't you see it? To impose upon this natural order, is that not the very definition of craftsmanship? This then is what Rafter means to me. It is living artwork. Upon its every surface I see the mark of its maker. Sure. As craft people, we should acknowledge the craftsmanship of others. Indeed. And not just acknowledge, but celebrate. Enthusiasm is like love or beauty. It cannot be diminished when it is shared. Ooh. Wait, where's way there? patience for. It's like, yes, my potion is amazing. Look, it's so good. It's shiny. Rah! Routine can make it difficult, I know, but we must all do all we can to muster enthusiasm for the beauty that is all around us. That is what travel teaches us. And to find joy in all that is different and strange and new. Okay. We can bottle up the new potions and sell them in the next shift. Head over to the cauldron and prepare some potions for sale. Bottle. Both very good potions, considering our limitations. A cauldron that holds more ingredients would allow you to make potions of a higher tier. But that's tomorrow's problem. Today we should sell what we have at the best price we can get. Boop. 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 And... yep, looks good. Potion gains additional 2 stars on completion, with a chance of getting a bonus star. Go! Let's get them shelled and open for the afternoon. 1. Go on. 2. 3. Ooh, 36 these. When haggling, remember to use the tips you've picked up. Applying what you've learned will be critical to coming out on top of things. Right, okay. Open shop. Mint. Oh wow, this is an actual potion shop. I could have sworn it was all boarded up just the other day. My name's Sylvia. I'm a resident potions witch, and by resident I mean I literally live here. I'm Mint, a trainee hero. I'm going off on an adventure and need your strongest potions. Right. Plant the seed. Show enthusiasm. Oh. Reel them in. End the turn. Ooh. They're running out of patience. So this will raise interest a bit, and then I think we'll close it. And that'll take interest up another to the next level to get them the 5th star, well 5th heart, and there we go. A bunch of money. Next, Baptiste. Greetings and salutations, 'tis I, Baptiste. As a guildmaster for the local chapter of the Heroes Guild, it is my duty and my privilege to welcome you to Rafter. Thanks. It's doubtly it's doubly true here on the edge of civilization. My heroes rely on potions to survive the monster-infested wildernesses outside our town's borders. What are you asking for this lovely little dollop? Money. Enthusiasm. Mulligan. Oh. I've done my research. I never doubted your intelligence. But let's set him up. Let's see, opener. Does opener just mean this card has an ability that will activate only if it is played first from your hand? So it doesn't have to be first in the entire thing, just as long as you use it for first in the turn. Which increases reel them in. He's running out of patience at end turn and levers with not much left. So let's close out now and get our bonus. Now, we've not quite made it there, but pretty good. Luna, welcome to our up and coming little town. I'm Luna, founder and sole proprietor of our newest, best and boldest marketing agency. I don't know much about marketing. I thought I'd leave myself a bunch of fake reviews. We can do better than that. Let me know if you need help getting your message out there. I can show you how to cut through the noise and of a crowded marketplace. But I'm not just here to give you my pitch. This potion caught my eye. Let's not close it out. Think. Set them up. Minimal interest. Wonderful. Yeah, we're just gonna have to sell it for the marked price there. We've had a bad draw and they've not got any patience. Unfortunate. Right, kill Luna. That is our mission. The glamorous life of potions witch. Not quite as I pictured. Uh-oh. Fancy witch. Well, what do we have here? I'm Sylvia. What can I do for you? Oh, did you mistake me for a customer? That's adorable. I'm not a customer. My name is Roxanne, and I'm your competition. Dun dun dun. Don't look so alarmed. I'm not here to sabotage you. And if I were, well, it appears someone else beat me to it. Or is your shop supposed to look like this? I know the place could use some work, but don't count me out just yet. I'm new to all this, but I'm already getting the hang of it. You think so, do you? Well, think again. After is a strange island, teeming with magic and mystery. There's a hearty demand for potions here. But the market is volatile, and demand can change as quick as the weather. Just when you think you've got your footing, the place will throw a curve your way. Now, personally, I know a thing or two about curves, but you... Don't worry about me. I can handle a bit of toil and trouble. I think she also just said we're flat. So why don't you leave me to my business and go mind your own? If you insist, but I warn you, as of today, putting you out of business is my business. Business is looking very good. I'm surprised. It's nice that you meet some friendly vendors earlier today, but don't let that fool you. Business is all about competition. You won't make it very far if you're afraid of ruffling feathers. I'm not backing down. Not for anyone waiting in the wings. I don't expect to be the only shop in town, but mark my words, Owl. I'm going to be the best one. Well, when you put it like that, I believe you. In that case, what are we waiting for? Let's get to work. And there we go. Seems quite decent, actually. Better than expected. So, as you can see, it's October 17th, pretty soon. Coming out very shortly. Honestly, probably by the time that I've put all of these videos up on YouTube, because I'm recording it during the next fest. Most of these demos will Well, most of these games, I mean, hell, I think half of them will be out by the time the videos come out. But this one, yeah, October 17th, very soon. Wishlist it on Steam, check out the demo, get it, try for yourself. If you like what you see, you know where to be. But thank you very much for watching. Honestly, again, better than I expected. I like that it's, you know, quite animated. But if it were voice acted, I'd probably be pre-ordering it or some more, wishlisting, whatever. But it's pretty good, that. I do like a little tycoon game now and then, a special one which has got pretty good presentation and that. Again, I could definitely see myself, you know, popping like a bit of YouTube or podcast or something on the left side, or some music while I just play away on this for a few hours. While I'm just wanting to play something a bit more laid back. So seems pretty decent, not bad game that. And again, I do like the whole haggling card game. I am a sucker for a card game. So capitalism and cards, if you like it, there it is, Potionomics. Thank you very much for watching though. I think I'm pretty much closing in on the end of my footage of the Steam Next Fest. I think I've got another one in the wings that I might be doing a video of. But it will be coming to a close now on my end. At the time of recording, it'll probably be done by about a week by the time this video is out. Thank you very much for watching though. Stay tuned for more demos and afterwards more regular viewing videos on the channel. And again, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.